You'll have to assign colors so we know what the colors are.
Yeah.
Because if going by their examples, those guys had no concept of subtlety in colors whatsoever. But they were for signaling in battle, so therefore you want it to be really blatant.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Give us some colors and can
Yeah. Well, or at the moment, just like think about them.
Yeah.
They are, but that's very cool. Yeah. So, as I was saying to Christian, in the future, when we finish a winter phase, I am going to take the list of chivalric duties and ask you what sort of thing your character will be up to during the adventure phase. If there's something like a war going on according to the Arthur timeline and you have to go, then you have to go.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I realize that without some kind of like player-driven notion of what my knight will do when they finally get some free time, I'm writing too much. I have to write like an author, which I really don't like to do. You were the standout, Dexter. You're the standout because you did that. You actually did indicate what your character's priority would be during the adventure phase. Yeah. But I realized only when I was working out what to do this session, I really need that from everybody. I've now learned my lesson.
I'm happy that I accidentally did the right thing. That happens a lot to me.
I was going to say, when I do the right thing, the percentage seems to be high of that very thing. So I hear you. Now, I do want to say that there's kind of a concept about content in role-playing. That if we're going to play in a way that kind of raises issues and topics, which then boundaries become important. And those boundaries, it's completely dysfunctional to say that that's a game master thing, because that exists over and above the use of rules to do anything.
Yeah.
And so I have to say that when you brought up the incest with your sister,
cousin,
say that again.
Cousin.
The semi-incest with your
yeah.
cousin, right? Especially by their standards.
Yeah.
A little bit iffier, right?
Yeah.
But the point is that I was already going, okay, that is not really where I want to go, but if you want to do it, I can live with it.
Yeah.
But when you you kind of escalated it with the business of a family history about it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
And that's not about me being a game master editing content.
Yeah,
that's if you would insist on it, then we're just not going to play together.
Yeah.
Right? That's personal.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, I think that with those are called lines, right? Things that you can't go over.
Yeah.
A lot of play is brave enough, or not. A lot of play is about standing on the lines.
Yeah.
And just like any art could, go there, it goes there, right? Yeah. And I think that's a valuable thing, and I actually do it in role playing a lot, which is one reason why I'm okay with the basics. I'm like, that's standing on a line. Let's see how we do. Right. Yeah. I'm good. But when somebody's over a line, we can't. For you gotta say it. Yeah. I mean, even if it's later or whatever, but you gotta say it. So anyway, that's called a line. Yeah. There is an interesting technique called a veil. And a veil is when the content is in our fiction. Yeah. But we are not going to have direct perception of it among us. Yeah. And so that means that some atrocity might occur in our game, something really gross or something we do not want to actually see, but it's not over a line for us as content so much as I don't want to do it. I don't want to look at it. So veils are super useful when we want to. But those, again, these are social things, not Like, you're not going to open the book and it'll tell you. Because what can the book do?
Yeah.
Right? It can't make us do anything. So we have to like own that shit.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So I needed to tell you that you've gone where I can stand.
It's good to see where the line is drawn.
Right. We have to.
Yeah.
You have to tell the other people, okay, I'm there.
Yeah. If I haven't gone there, wouldn't have known that that's the line.
Yeah. Onwards. We are now into our adventuring. And I have come up with a little, again, I had to write a little too much. But
I have a question before.
Sure.
My Holy Greatsword, is there damage on it?
Yeah. There's look up the Greatsword. It's here. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
No, I'll start over.
Yeah.
Some fundamental facts. Earl Robert, and I've discovered, by the way, Earl and Count are the same thing, which I think I knew but forgot. Earl and Count in the game are the same thing.
Yeah.
Earl is what you say up here in the British Isles. Count is what you say over in French places. So people who call themselves counts or countesses up here in the British Isles, they're snotty.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So therefore, Earl Robert is married to Countess. What's her name? Just to
Good name.
in case. Yeah. Just in case that confuses anybody like it confused
but
me.
an Earl is an Anglo-Saxon word.
I know. Yeah.
Which they wouldn't have used. Yeah, never mind.
They do here.
Yeah, they do
because
here. Yes,
Arthur is king of
England.
Right.
Yes.
Although actually Stafford decided not to. He decided to make it Logres, which is that section, because even Stafford was like, can't do it, man. Just can't.
He's the king of the Brits.
Yeah. So here we have one important thing. Earl Robert, his son Sir Gondrins, is very enthusiastic about fighting to the east. Remember, there's that district to the east of Salisbury that they contest the border and like which manors belong to which lord and stuff like that. It's sort of a low level raiding, skirmishing, and it's flared up.
Yeah.
And Sir Gondrins, the son, is all about it. And he's charismatic, and so everybody like is going to go right over and fight them. That's Levko Magnus. Leuco Magus. That seems to mean something, right? White. Leuco. Leuco is white. I don't remember if it's Magus or Magnus. Doesn't matter. Anyway, but the point is that they're having a big fight. And the reason that you two aren't invited is because you missed your intrigue rolls. Because there wasn't. I mean, they were kind of getting it. They were kind of getting it together under Earl Robert's nose, so that you would have to support his son once because everybody's doing it, right? And so they were organizing it via intrigue. And that's what the intrigue issue was that you guys completely were oblivious to. So they didn't pick you up.
Yeah, and Barrel didn't even try.
Yeah, you weren't involved.
Yeah.
And well, here's the other thing.
Fairies.
So, however, your manors are in that area.
Oh yeah, I see.
Just so you know. So if we go then to our maps and we look at Salisbury, you will see, okay, here's Sarum, and Perrin's manor is up this way.
Oh yeah.
And your manors are over this way. Not very far, but over this way. And here at Till's Head, which is a town, according to this, there is a manor, that little X, just south of Till's Head, which is over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. up in here somewhere. And that X right there, that's where it is. And so it's right in the middle of Salisbury Plain. And actually underline it. Just in the middle of Salisbury Plain. It's wide open area, and I think it's kind of flat, and that the river, it might even be a little marshier because of the flatness, at least in places. That is where Madul has her manor, because I looked her up in there, and it says a manor near Tillshead, and there's only one, so there it is.
That's really close.
Yeah, and it's within a day's ride of yours.
How convenient.
Actually,
I mean,
that's another thing. I was looking at the distance map for the day, how long it takes to ride places. We forget how tiny this is. And then I said, well, wait, what's a manor then? And they've got a whole thing about what your manor's like for a vassal knight. And they're like one minor fortress and one town. And one set of fields. It really isn't that big.
Very small.
Yeah. So
relatively.
Yeah.
We were neighbors.
And so
I suppose.
So I thought it might be good just to take a peek at this little section without boring you guys to death. But your manor has a hall, which is a fine house. You've got a squire and like a couple of servants. There's a bailiff maybe, and there's like pig boys and gardeners and stuff. So that's like a very basic staff. Yeah.
Maybe
and
half a dozen people in the
yeah. And then the town says maybe a couple of nice houses for richer farmers. Most of them are just peasant shacks and cattle huts. Population of the town, including the hall where you live, 120 people. Town, my ass. This is like a
village
truck stop.
It's a village.
And so there's a church at the center of town. It says it's small and poor. And that's where people get like baptized and married and stuff. And then there's 3 villages, each about a mile, mile away. And each of those has about 100 residents. They're all farmers. And they do all their business at the church and market there. In the town. Plowlands it says within a quarter mile. So we are talking about a mile radius. A mile
square
radius or diameter. It says within a mile of town, each about a mile away, depending on where the villages are. So we'll split the difference, right? So somewhere between half and all of a mile is the actual diameter of your whole holdings. And I was thinking, wait, this is it, right?
Yeah.
There isn't anything else.
Honestly, more than I visualized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, half the fields are plowed each year. We know that. There's all these little woods and stuff, and they're just mined for the fallen wood or for
hunting.
Yeah, for it's a place where the pigs eat. And it says hunting is not allowed to the peasants. No. It's for you.
Well,
and your friends, right? Because turns out to be kind of an issue over the next centuries.
You can hunt hares, I think.
Yeah. And the only other thing of interest is that there is more than one mill. Wherever it's technologically feasible to have a mill, they put you just have to have them going all the time. So, and that's it. You don't have a castle. You've got a manor hall. And they do point out for castles, this is what we would expect historically.
Yes.
But it says, since Arthur came to power, castle technology has progressed almost magically. They're kind of like, so the next 1,000 years of architecture spring up because we need to have those castles in our art stories.
Yes.
And that's why.
Yes.
Don't worry, we're done.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I learned it in Rome.
So, so that I hope gives you a little bit of perspective on this. So that means that Sir Perrin has had a day trip, right, to get to her manor, and then in our new Tillshead, right. And it's also not that far from Stonehenge. Neither is your mana.
Really?
The area is sort of.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there in the middle.
So,
What?
Mhm.
I got lucky.
So traits favors on right. So, we got that. Okay. Now for you. And your uncle, it's time for you to get this out, right?
Yeah.
Start writing on it. This uncle, wait. Do I have the right one? No. This uncle. His name is Briant, like Brian, but with a T at the end. And the fellow who is your buddy, basically, right, that you went hunting with?
Yeah.
He is Driant, same name, but with a D, not a B. And your half-brother is Melton, like Milton, but with an E. I have rolled loyalty for all of these about you. And and then you have Kathleen, who is your lover.
Yeah.
And I will point out that you have not yet done role-playing yet, which we can and will whenever you please, that may lead you to decide what passions may or may not be involved for you. Because right now, there isn't one.
No.
So, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here is, let's see. So you are not dealing with the accusations against your mom particularly, unless you want to take some action about it. At the moment, it's just a source of tensions. And I'm going to point this out. It's not just some farmer. Why would it be? Horses are valuable. They're owned by privileged people. So this is actually owned by, it's the thought is that a horse should belong to this other nearby manor, but they say that she's appropriated or done some trick by which she got it.
I think Perrin would probably contest that.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know kind of what the, it hasn't turned into a super problem yet.
Not everyone has a horse. It's like...
Right.
Very few people have horses, actually. So, yeah, exactly.
And so, are good ones, especially.
Oh, yeah.
And so, therefore, just to let you know, that's kind of simmering on your manor at this point. Should you care to take some action, think about it. Don't forget that you can trigger your love of family. And that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
When you, and to stop smirking, I want to pay attention.
Okay.
So yeah, we were done with that joke.
Yeah.
But the deal here is that for you, remember how tough the hunt was?
Yeah.
You could have had a +10 to your target numbers the whole time.
Yeah.
If you triggered a passion, although it didn't jump out at me at the time. I didn't even think about it. But if you wanted to, you and your half-brother could have interacted in some way that your love of family might have been involved. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So the point, but that +10 is no joke.
No.
I mean, look at your shitty skills.
Yeah,
That's what the passions are for.
Yeah.
Right? And so which is kind of interesting. It's like, wait. If we don't get passionate, we're going to be failing our way through everything.
This is actually, I think, the entire point of why they made a game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the entire point of playing this game.
Yeah.
And so, there's even a part where it talks about the passion functions during combat, and it says right here, this is the beating heart of the game.
Yeah.
So,
But
and keep in mind so everybody take a look at your passions. You start with some very extreme ones.
Yeah.
Not fanatical, but only a point away.
Yeah.
Unless it's accents.
And so, I'm going to have to get some Saxons involved here sooner or later.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about Saxons. Yeah. And so the deal here, though, you've got a 17 on your hospitality. No, is that a 15? No, it's a 15. Yeah, I keep thinking that. But the point is that you already have activated your hospitality in Crisis.
Yeah.
And it made all the difference.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I was able to kill a monk thanks to my passion.
Yeah. quick double check. Damage. Strength plus size, which for you is 28. Divided by 6, my friend, is 5, not 7. I thought that seemed a little extreme when you hit the dude with 7 dice.
I think
So.
Wow.
No. Now. So here's the thing, though. Briant sees the opportunity. If Robert isn't looking, sees the opportunity that you, that he's remember he's been running the manor all this time, right?
Yeah.
And so I wrote his loyalty to you, and he feels that he can do things his way, without asking your permission.
Yeah.
And so therefore, he wants. He's going to lead a raid. He's levying the guys from your manor, from your Demesne.
Yeah.
And is going to put together and has talked to some other people and has organized, some people who clearly didn't go off to the fight for some reason, because your manor is actually pretty close. And so to go and raid that witch lady, I mean, she's clearly, we all know, Morgan Le Fay tried to kill Arthur, at court a few years ago. I mean, here she is, like, infecting our county of Salisbury, and basically, come on, boy, he says, smacking Driant, right? And Driant's kind of like, who does have a good loyalty to him. And he's like, but Dad, okay. Right? He's kind of getting bullied into this.
Yeah.
So by the time you hear about this, better saddle up. The men are expecting you to lead.
Yeah.
Says Driant. Says Briant.
Yeah.
Similar names.
Yeah. Well, that's on purpose. I just two names. Hooked them up. But the point being, though, is that Briant is, clearly has engineered this.
Yeah.
So that, because first of all, it's a really great manor and is, and who knows, if she can be brought to proper Christian ways, then, maybe Driant here can have himself a wife and get set up there at that manor.
Yeah.
And
didn't she own several?
She owned some secondaries.
Oh, yeah.
One manor and some secondary stuff. So a few more lands than you have, but still one manor.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's a larger one.
Yeah, a larger farmland village complex. So anyway, that's it's kind of dickish of him. But I was looking at it, I was like, there's no threat. He's not breaking Earl Robert's loyalty. And he's not breaking anything against Arthur. She's not a Christian. Yeah. She's not part of chivalry. She's not hooked up with a court of love. In fact, she's kind of like off the court of love.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there were pagan practices at that place, man, it's kind of funny because you actually like the fairies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Briant, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Briant is going to, be talking all about how we're going to take the iron, we're going to take the cross, we're going to go and root out this, pagan fairy shit from our lands, right? The point here is that Briant is, he's got it all kind of taped up.
Yeah.
Right? And unless you want to make an issue of it, you're at least stuck with it for now because you may be hitting problems with the people in your own Demesne.
Yeah.
Right. So this is what I mean by writing.
Yeah.
This is a little too much of me, and you're here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.